So this bit's a bit technical, so pay attention. Because I use a part of the paper to go in there, the piece that's going to go on this wall is narrower than 530. It's now become 420. So because it's a new wall as well, I've got to plumb it because that corner isn't going to be straight. So I've got to plumb this wall as well. So I've got to plumb it with the width of the paper that's left, and that's 420. But there's another problem I've got to overcome. That one is, if I'm at 420 here and we put the paper, that corner might go in. So we'll lose it and we'll end up with a gap. Technical stuff, this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 marks. I'm going to put one here at 420. I'm going to put one in the middle at 420. I'm going to put one nearly at the bottom at 420. So that is a straight line if you were measuring from the corner. So if you hung to that, it might not be straight. So we're going to see how straight it is by using the plumb bob. It might be accurate, but I'm guessing it might be slightly out. So, but we need to check anyway. So what I'm going to do, I've got my pencil. I'm going to put my string on my first pencil line, and then I'm going to stop my string swinging. Now, miraculously, this wall is quite straight. That corner's quite straight, should I say, because I've measured from the corner. So my 3 measurements from the corner are just about behind the string line. The one at the bottom, if you just want to zone in on the one at the bottom, you can see it's slightly to the left of that line, but ever so slightly. So because I've gone around that corner a few mil with that bit, that's not a problem. But what I am going to do, just to err on the side of caution, I'm going to take the string that way a little bit because I don't want a gap. This is quite... Not my pencil. Not my pencil. Cameraman. Cheers. So again, just like I did with the full width piece, I'm going to mark all the way down, looking at the string dead on, straight in front of it, and I'm going to work all the way down to the floor to give myself a new plumb line. If you don't give yourself a new plumb line, what will happen is your paper will be wonky. We don't want wonky paper. Right, so actually looking at it now, that was my original measurement from there. So that tells me that this wall bows out a bit here. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to go to. I'm just going to put, I just did like a tick just in case I get confused. So that's my plumb line. I'm getting my paper. Now this is, remember, the remainder of what I cut off there. So this is the cut edge, so it's going to go to that corner. So let's do it there. So pencil, and get my tools. I want to make sure you've got your tools. No point going up there without them. All ready to go. So exactly the same process. Get hold of your wastage. Look at your plumb line. Look at the pattern. Look at the header. Decide where this needs to go. Now we've got a little bit of sort of a dandelion there, and that's here. So I know that needs to go up a little bit. So, because I can't put my foot down, I'm just going to take it to the floor. Lift it. And then look at my plumb line. look at the pattern. Just take that off. I've just gone over it a bit there, but it's better to take it off and replace and stretch it. So if you push, that's all right, a little push. If you push too much, you'll stretch the paper. So that's in position now. Now just looking at these, yeah, this wall slightly goes like that, so I've got a little bit more of that. So that'll go there. And if you can see that rabbit, if you can see the rabbit, you've got his backside and his face and his ears, he's actually matching up. Okay, and the leaf's here. There is a slight bit there that goes around the corner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. If there's still a slight bit going around the corner, I'm going to take it that way a little bit. Yes, there is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, whoops, ever so slight that way, because I'd rather not trim all the way down, and I'd rather not lose any more of the pattern than I have to. So it could be that I needed to measure a little bit further this way. So again, like that. Let's check where my rabbit is. Check the plumb line. Now I'm going over my plumb line a couple of mil all the way down. Check that. Check my rabbit ears are in line. Put that down ever so slightly. As there's a lot of faffing, make sure you're only over a couple of mil again, and that sits better in the corner now. And if you look from there, you can see that the pattern is going round the corner. You're carrying on with that pattern, you've not lost the pattern, which is really important if you've got a room where it's the focal point. If you've not got anywhere to lose the pattern, the best place would be sort of if you go against a different paper or above a door frame, actually, because that doesn't take your eye away from the pattern. It all depends on the room. And that's sitting just nice in that corner. So we take this bit down there. Like that. Now we've got this corner again, so just like we did when we did lining paper, we need to go to that corner. So point right into the corner, like that. And then we can release that corner. Again, internal corner. So what I'll do there is I will trim. I'll leave that in the corner because it's near enough matched. I'll trim the top and I'll trim these pieces here. But that is how you continue the pattern around the corner.